Bye. Okay, that was good. That was really fun. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Kimara, and I have a special guest here today, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself, shout out her social media, because I know how y'all be. Y'all don't stay to the end of the video, so we're gonna get it out right now.
What's up? I'm Bria Valentine. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube, which is Bria Valentine, and then my Instagram, which is ValentineBria_. Real simple, just backwards.
I didn't even introduce what the video is. Today is another bougie black girl on a budget installment. I'm pretty sure you saw by the title, and I'm pretty sure you saw that the topic today is hair. Now, I'm not an expert on everything. I don't know everything. So I decided to bring in some help, somebody that has helped me with a lot of hair knowledge. I thought that she would be better fit to get in on this topic. So I'm gonna ask her a few questions that the people wanna know, the girls wanna know, the black girls wanna know. The first question that I have for her is, and I keep looking over this way because that's where the monitor is, so I'm trying to make sure I'm in the frame. So the first question that I have for her is, what are some issues that you run into when you're trying to change your hair or do your hair on a budget? And this is like, we're talking pre-locks and post-locks.
I would say before locks, just prices. I feel like everybody charges like so much for installs and or just the hair in general, with like laces or frontals. They'll just be super expensive, so it feels like I have to spend a lot of money to look good, and I don't really like that. But now since I've had locks, I kind of wear my hair a lot more than I used to. So yeah, now I can kind of jump back and forth between wigs because I still wear wigs. But
so honestly, that's a budget tip in itself. Just get y'all some locks, y'all. A money saver. I mean, you still gotta spend money to take care of them, but definitely a way to wear your real hair more, and your real hair is free to wear. Would you rather get your hair products from a beauty supply store or like a Walgreens, Walmart type of store?
Okay, so drugstores, I try to avoid because they overcharge like a lot, like a gel or just even edge wax, beeswax, everything is overpriced, like CVS, Walgreens, you know. So I would say I'm a big fan of the hair store, even though their prices sometimes are super high. But Walmart, if they have it, like some Walmarts, depending on where you stay, depending on where like your Walmart's located, they have different like black products or products for different, you know, races or different types of hair. So I would say between Walmart and the hair store are your best fits for like saving money.
So the next question, do you have any suggestions for good discounted hair vendors? I know we both have done reviews on our channels and stuff like that, but do you have any that just stick out to you?
I would say none that really stick out to me, just because the companies that I've shopped with recently, like they'll either like sell out fast because the hair gets popular on like TikTok, or the company will just like disappear. So my tip for that is Amazon has great hair. You just gotta look and then read the reviews. Don't put it in your cart and just take it with you. Look at the reviews, look at the pictures. Just find out as much as you can about this hair before you buy it. But Amazon has some great vendors on there. So yeah, look for those deals. Don't be afraid to shop around and compare prices.
And also follow her so that you can see the hair she's getting before it's sold out. How can someone learn how to construct their own wig? Like, I can make a wig, but I still don't feel like I'm like expert level yet. Like, how can someone really sharpen their skills and make their own wig?
Sometimes some people have friends that can make a wig. I have my friend Money who, you know, she's a good go-to for wigs, but when you don't want to pay anyone to put it together, I would say just know you don't necessarily have to use a needle and thread. I feel like people get overwhelmed with the idea of, oh my God, I gotta get this needle and thread and I gotta, so like everybody doesn't know how to do that. So I would say you can use a hot glue gun. I'm sure most people know how to use that. If not, it's pretty easy to figure out. And then also hair glue. You need hair glue and a blow dryer, and there are just so many wig install videos, so many wig constructing videos out here. Like you won't miss it, I promise. Like it's super easy. I would say the hardest part honestly is like bleaching the knots, but I say once you get a little practice, smacking the wig together is nothing, especially when you get past, oh, I gotta make a wig with needle and thread. Like when you can just use some glue, some hot glue, you'll be like, oh my God, my wig is so flat. Like, you'll just really feel yourself. So I say just try stuff. Like, buy some cheap hair from like the beauty supply store. They have nice hair off the shelf, or you can even talk to them about the hair behind the counter. Some places have big sales. I know the one here in our town, when I went, there was like a huge sale, and I ended up buying some like blonde hair for really cheap, and it was like super long, so it kind of worked out for me. So I would say check out the sales, because sometimes they're trying to restock and get rid of some stuff.
So say you are tired of your hair, you're like, I just want something new, I want to do something new, I want a new vibe, and you got $40 in your pocket. What would you do to, you know, revamp your hairstyle? And this, we are talking about pre-locks and post-locks here. So.
Honestly, I have an answer, one answer to pick.
Okay.
So I would say my go-to would be box braids. They're really cheap. Connect around hair is super cheap, and you can find like the packs with like the multiple bundles in them. And I feel like if you go for like a more medium to jumbo size, you don't need as much hair. You don't have to worry about like you don't need 25 packs of hair. Or I would say every time you go to the hair store, just pick up a pack of hair, and that's like what, $5. So let's say you get 8 packs of hair sitting around the house, you got a style. But I would say box braids are a go-to. Another would be making a wig from the hair store. I'm always doing that. I have a $40 wig video. I think I posted like maybe a year ago, so mind the editing. But that video, I just bought some hair off the rack in the back of the store, and I bought a human hair closure. So sometimes that's like a secret to getting the wig look you want, but without paying that price. So you buy the human hair closure from like behind the counter, and then you can like shop around the store. But you know the synthetic or the blend hair is usually like not behind the counter, and the human hair is. So mix and match, switch it up.
Y'all definitely need to go to her channel because she definitely has a video on how to do those jumbo box braids if you need to know how to do those. How much of your budget do you devote to like hair or just styling products in general? So this is like oils, gels, even stuff just to maintain your natural hair. How much of your budget would you say you devote to that?
Speaking like with locks, I don't have to buy products like every single month, so it's not really what I can put into my budget. It's more of a like when I run out thing. But I would say I really use 2 products on my hair, like not including my shampoo. So as long as I can keep those 2 products, they range. I think the grease is like $5 and the oil is like $6. So like $11. But if I'm including like wig installs, like I ordered some hair from Amazon. I spent like $98 on that hair. So that wasn't bad, and I'm always trying to get some long 22, like something long. I have a problem, but if I'm going like that way, usually I could spend like anywhere from like $150 to like $60 on hair. But that's if I'm like splurging. I know we're doing budget stuff today, but
yeah, I mean sometimes you gotta splurge. Listen, okay, see, I splurged on this wig and I've had it for months. So I mean, sometimes the splurge is worth it. And I didn't even splurge that much. Like it wasn't a super expensive wig. It was in the 100 and something. But I mean, there are ways to revamp, redo. So sometimes it's worth the splurge. What are your holy girl hair products that you like always have to have, never can run out of? If you run out of them, you go into the store the next 2 days to get it.
I brought them out here with me. So the first one is this Blue Magic castor oil grease. I don't know, my hair, I'm on my 8th month of locks, and I feel like my hair is growing really fast. It helps with like the dryness, and I honestly don't need a lot. And then Blue Magic, I don't know, it's like super inexpensive, so highly recommend. And then like my second one is this flaxseed oil. It's by Aunt Jackie. So I honestly love all those products, even when I was like natural. But just this oil right here, I can use it for a retwist. I can use it to just oil my scalp before I go to bed. But these 2 products have a lot of versatility for me, speaking from a lock perspective.
What would be your top 3 hair on a budget tips?
So number 1 would be to think about your style. Give yourself a little time. Make sure this is really what you want. Second of all, shop around. Don't just take the first price you see, because when you might go to one hair store and they're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be $150. Then you might go to another one and they'll be like, oh, I'll give it to you for $65. So it's like, shop around. Don't just, you know, go with the first price they give you. Sometimes everybody, you know, sometimes they're just giving you a price at the hair store, and everything not necessarily like marked out like this costs this and this costs this. I would say also research. You like look at other YouTube videos. YouTube is your best friend. That taught me everything. I never went to cosmetology school, but I learned how to braid, twist, bleach knots, install my closure, all of that from YouTube. So I would say the resources are available to you. You just gotta be willing to like go out and do it.
They're literally right here. Her channel literally exists. You could just go there. I feel like we just went over that. The tips for naturalists to save money. Do you have any other tips for them to save money? Like specifically for the natural girls, the ones that are trying to wear their natural hair, because we know natural hair can get so expensive.
I would say just because something costs more doesn't mean it's better. I feel like people take advantage of natural that way, because like I was spending like $20 on the gel and like all this on shampoo, but I'm like, this stuff ain't working. My hair is still frizzy. So I would say look at the products that like were popular back in the day, like Just For Me products, Blue Magic Grease, I'm trying to think of some other ones, Murray's. Like these are brands that have been doing it for a minute, and honestly I swear by most of these. So I would say just be willing to shop around, try different stuff, and don't feel like you always have to get the most expensive thing, because sometimes those products are just as trash. So
our last question, how do you find hair inspiration? What makes you like, this is gonna be my next style? Like, where do you go for that?
Pinterest. I already know. Pinterest. I have a whole page. I have like a lock page. I have a wig page. Not page, but like a board. I think that's what it's called. Mm-hmm. But I have like a lock board, a curly girl board. This is before, you know, I lock my hair. But like different puff styles I would do, or half up, half down, TWAs. I had a shortcut for a while. It's just so many things. So I would say get a Pinterest, because first of all, it could just help me decide, oh, like next month I already know I'm getting this, or in the summertime I already know I'm going long and curly. Like it's literally your thoughts like manifest on the screen. I don't know how Pinterest like knows this stuff before you can think it, but it does. So I would say Pinterest. Instagram can have some stuff, but don't buy nothing off Instagram. Like I scammed off Instagram and just.
So talk about that experience, the Instagram scam, just so the girls know what to look out for.
So basically it was this wig, and it was like a curly wig. It was like the knots are gonna come already bleached. They're like brushing this wig. I'm like, this wig is beautiful, and I'm just like, it's no way this is fake. Like they can't fake a wig video like this. And very, very naive. So I'm like, there's no way this is a scam. I'm like, this wig is beautiful, it's perfect, this is exactly what I want. So I ordered the wig, paid this lady on their site. The site didn't even look sketchy. It was like an okay looking site, like it was very believable. Y'all, when this wig came, it was like baby doll hair was the back. Like, just imagine the doll you had with the nappiest hair. And I'm like, and it's like no closure, no bleach knots. It's not even a part in this wig. It's just like plastic hair. So I was very upset. It took me and then the vendor who I got it from, she was like ghosting me. Like she was not trying to respond to my emails. I had to like go above her to like the company I paid, like PayPal or something, and be like, hey, this was a scam, I need my money back. Well, that was the only way I was able to get my money back, because Instagram played me, so I don't order wigs off Instagram anymore. I'm sorry if you sell wigs on Instagram, but
I would definitely say I get a lot of hair, like natural hair inspiration from Instagram, especially now that I have a short haircut. They have like millions of TWA pages. But Pinterest is definitely where I go for the braids. Even I went there for the Cruella de Vil look, just different stuff. Pinterest is just really good for inspiration. I'm out of questions, and I feel like we covered every base that could have been covered. But if we didn't, make sure to comment below your questions, and I will definitely tag Bria because I don't have the answers. Shout out your socials again. Leave them with your last thoughts. If they made it to the end, I know how y'all be. It don't be many of y'all at this point.
I would just say thanks for tuning in. This is a great series. I'm all for like learning how to budget, save money. I thought it's something that should have taught us in school, or like this was something that should have been a mainstream topic before now. So shout out to Kimara for doing this. Once again, follow me on Instagram at ValentineBria_. So at ValentineBria_. But my channel, I'm sure you're gonna probably like put it in the description.
It'll flash across the screen.
Okay, so yeah, subscribe and just save your money, guys. Save your coins and be independent. Be your own hair.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to both of us. And yeah, I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye.